But I have an important rhetorical question to ask you all when it comes to your habits. Are you a high performer because of your habits? Or are you a high performer in spite of your habits? If you were to put pen to paper and write down the things you do every single day of your life, what percentage of those things are helping you? And what percentage of those things are hindering you? If you literally write down the stuff y'all do every day of your life, what percentage of those things are taking you closer to the person you're capable of being? And what percentage of those things are undermining your ability to do that? Now remember, I said it before, but it's worth a double click. I don't want anyone worried about perfection. No one in this room, myself at the front of that line, has perfect habits. But I do want to invite you and encourage you and empower you to play the game that I'm playing, which when it comes to habits, we're going to play the long game. And here's what I want from you. I want you to be consistent about making daily, incremental, systematic, progressive improvements to your habits. You're already high performers, but can you make the commitment to make daily, systematic, incremental, progressive improvements to your habits? And then to complete this audit, you're going to compare the two sets of notes. And you're going to ask yourself the most fundamental question you can ask when it comes to leveling up your personal habits. And that is, are you doing the things you know you need to do to fill your bucket? In other words, is the stuff on the left side of the paper consistently showing up on the right side of the paper? If you do this with some honesty and some vulnerability and a little bit of courage, every single person in this room, myself at the front of the line, will start to uncover what's called a performance gap. And a performance gap is the gap between what we know and what we actually do. It is literally the gap between what we know we should do to show up as our best selves and what we actually do. And I want you to start making a conscious commitment to decreasing that gap. I want you to make a conscious commitment to start taking the stuff from the left side of the paper and integrating it in on the right side of the paper. I want you to care enough about yourself, care enough about your personal performance, care enough about those on your team, and care enough about the customers you serve to show up as the very best version of yourself consistently.